What's up, guys? It's Solo back in our video here on the second channel, Solo 2.0. Now today, The Ringer dropped an article with their top 100 NBA players. So I'm going to go through it and react to it. You guys can see who number 100 is. We got DeAndre Hunter. I also know who 99 is, so I'm not going to lie. You know, I saw that when I was scrolling. It's Derek White. But we're going to start from the bottom, from 100, go all the way up to number 1. I think it's going to be kind of interesting. Not kind of, it's going to be very interesting. I've been watching a lot of NBA this year, probably the most I've ever watched out of any years. I don't know about you guys. Also, with this channel, Solo 2.0, I think I've decided that I'm only going to do sports content, like mainly basketball, football, and some baseball, like especially when the season starts. I'll probably do some baseball. MLB The Show content my return because that's technically still sports. So I'll do reaction videos to different sport videos and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to keep it sports instead of kind of just jumping all over the place, playing different games, you know, doing whatever. I think I'm just going to keep it to sports. So let me know what you guys think of that. But let's hop into this. And of course, sub up if you guys haven't. We're on the road to 15K. Drop a like if you guys want to see more videos like these. But at 100, we got DeAndre Hunter. Now, when I first saw this, I was a little surprised because there's a lot of really good players in the NBA. Hunter's on the rise. I like how right here you can see their age, their season, also their height and weight. Hunter's in his 4th season already. I feel like he just got drafted like 2-3 years ago, but 4th season, and he's been doing pretty good. I know the Hawks are banged up. I think when they're all healthy, he still might play the 3 for them. It's either going to be him or Bogdan. But, bro, he's been playing good. He's been averaging, I don't know, 15 points per game, something like that. So I'm not too mad at this. Definitely a player that's going to be improving in the future. Now, 99, we got Derek White. I don't know about this. Like, personally, I don't think I would have him in my top 100. I would have to see the players that got snubbed because it's kind of hard. Like, off the top of my head, I'm not going to know who, you know, he got in over. But 99, it's whatever. Grant Williams too, like that's another one. Like I probably wouldn't have him in my top 100, but I'd have to see the other options. It also has descriptions here. It says he is dogged, cerebral player who can space the floor on one end and complicate things for opponents on the other. And it also has like 3 attributes, I guess you could call, or 3 little characteristics right here. Kelly Olynyk, I'm not too mad at this. You know, that's okay. He's been playing pretty good this year. So yeah, I'm not too mad at this. Tobias Harris at 96. Like, I don't know. When I'm comparing these 4 players, I feel like Harris, I mean, Hunter's pretty good, but Harris is definitely better than Olynyk, Williams, and White, and I don't really think it's that close, so I would probably say Harris should be higher. John Collins, I don't know. I think John Collins is pretty good, but the Hawks just don't know how to use him. If you guys have watched the Hawks this year, basketball at all, they just don't know how to use him. And I've seen it. He's been in a lot of trade talks. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I think, what was it, Phoenix? I forget which team it was, but someone in the West was trying to trade for him, or at least there was rumors, which I would like to see that because the Hawks just don't know how to use him. I honestly think John Collins could be pretty higher or higher on this list. Same with Tobias Harris. And honestly, DeAndre Hunter should be, in my opinion, above these 3 guys right here. I don't know. And guys, this video is going to be very opinionated, so it is what it is. Everyone has different opinions, and so does this expert, who I'll probably see what his name is at the end of the video. Joe Val at 94. He's really fallen off, you know, when you're talking about like comparing it to last year. He was really good last year. Joe Val at 94. You know, I would probably have him closer to 70, 75. I mean, we're going to have to see who's ahead of him, but I don't know about that. Kyle Lowry at 93. I'm okay with this because he's just a solid point guard. Like, I don't think he's anything special, especially at this point in his career. You guys see he's 36 years old. He definitely deserves a spot in the top 100, so I'm not really too mad at this. 93 for Kyle Lowry. Cam Johnson, yeah, like it says, ideal supporting piece. I mean, I think he's going to develop for sure a little bit more, but I don't know about this one. 92, I mean, we're pretty low on the list, so I'll let it slide, but oh my, nah. Here's where I got a major problem with the list. Julius Randle at 91. That's crazy to me. Bro, look, they're putting Julius Randle next to Cam Johnson. Like, I am sorry, bro. Julius Randle, while maybe he's not, you know, a top 40 player, I think Randle's got to be, see, what would an all-star player be? There's about, how many All-Stars make it in each side? Like 12, maybe 15, something. So like top 30s All-Star range. Julius Randle, I think, should be in the 50s. Is that crazy? Maybe 60s? Like 60? At least 60 for Randle? I don't know. We're going to have to see who's ahead of him, but like, he is way better than all these players in my opinion. I don't know. Benedict Mathurin is already ahead of Julius Randle. I don't know if I agree with this one. If we're talking about this year, like, bro, he's a rookie. Randle, I don't know. I don't get that. I think Randle should be higher. Mathurin has been hooping, so can't get too mad at 90. I just think Randle at 91 is really throwing off this list. Maybe that's just me tripping. We got Norman Powell at 89. Two-way combo guard. Yeah, like, I don't know. He's just a player that you might see in the bottom of this list. Like, I don't know. I'm not too mad at that. It's kind of not shocking to me. Vucevic at 88. I'm pretty sure Bulls fans really don't like him. I'm not a Bulls fan, but I don't think Bulls fans really like him that much. I don't think they really want him on the team. I've heard a lot of Bulls fans complaining about him. I think he should be higher than 88. And when I say higher, I mean closer to 1. Okay, so I think Vucevic should be closer to 1 than... Actually, that doesn't make sense. I think Vucevic should be higher on this list, though. 88's a little crazy for Vucevic, maybe closer to 70. Zubac, like, bro, it's not even... I don't think it's that close in my opinion. I would rather have Vuce than Zubac. I don't know about you guys. I would rather have Vucevic than Zubac, so that's kind of crazy to me. Zubac definitely deserves a spot on the top 100, probably closer to 100, but... Yeah, Caruso, like, he is not making the top 100 if I made the list. Maybe I'll make a list one day, but he's not in my top 100. Terrific role player. I'm going to kind of go a little bit quicker through this. We'll kind of slow down as we get to the top, but these lower guys, we don't really got to spend too much time. Jordan Clarkson at 85, natural score. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, he's a bucket. Definitely deserves a spot on this list. 84, we got Jalen Green. He's a player that's definitely on the rise, definitely going to keep developing. Can't get too mad at this spot. 84, Jordan Poole. So Jordan Poole, I feel like is one of the toughest players to rank. I'm a Warriors fan, if you guys didn't know. And I don't want people to overrate him. I feel like this is a pretty fair ranking at this point in his career. 83 is pretty solid. But like, people have been gassing him up. Like, I saw someone comparing him to Tyler Hero. Like, someone said, like, when Hero had like how many points? Like 45 the other night or something like that. They were saying Hero is better than Jordan Poole. Like, I thought we all knew that. Maybe later in the career it switches, but Hero is definitely better than Poole. Like, let's not overrate Poole. I think this is a solid spot for him. Kuzma, 82. I think that's a solid spot for him. Mike Conley at 81. Now, like, a guy that was way lower on the list at like 93 or something, 96 was Kyle Lowry. Who would you guys rather have on your team, Kyle Lowry or Mike Conley? I don't know. I feel like they should be a little bit closer than that big-ass gap between them, but maybe that's just me. Wendell Carter Jr., he's been out. I'm pretty sure he's not back yet. He's been out for like 3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks. But, yeah, I think this is a valid spot for him. I think he's actually pretty underrated. Malcolm Brogdon with the Celtics, his role definitely took a hit now that he's on such a better team with a lot more stars. But, yeah, I think Brogdon's definitely solid. So yeah, I'm not too mad at that ranking there. Kevin Huerter at 78. Kevin Huerter started really good. He's still playing pretty good. He's having a great year. I think this is definitely his best year of his career with the Kings. 5th season. I don't know. I'm not going to get too mad at that. Dinwiddie. Yeah, I definitely would have Dinwiddie over Huerter and Brogdon. And yeah, Dinwiddie. Solid spot at 77. Christian Wood, this is kind of a weird one, 76. Kind of a hard one to rank because when he was on the Rockets, he looked insane. Still looks pretty good on the Mavs, but I think if we had a ranking from last year, I think he'd actually be closer to 1. Like, I think he'd be higher on the list. So 76, not the worst ranking. Klay Thompson at 75. Now, he's a weird one because he was out for like 3 years, came back, won the finals. I'm a Warriors fan, like I said. I watch them play all the time. And I just think he just chucks a little bit too much. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't drop as much as it used to. He'll catch the ball and just instantly, he just wants to shoot. I mean, we know he's a shooter. I don't know why I'm really explaining that, but he's a weird one to rank. I feel like just because of his resume, you got to put him kind of high on the list. So Let's just see who they have ahead of him. Aaron Gordon. He's actually having a pretty good year. Can't get too mad at that. Clint Capella. Yeah, I can't get too mad about that. Klay Thompson's just a odd player. Like he's all shooting. He's all shooting at this point. He can lock up some people. Pretty solid in defense, but honestly, I might have Klay a little higher. I might have Klay a little bit higher. Yeah, like Scotty Barnes. Yeah. Scotty, Bojan's like the Pistons' like best player at this point with Cade out. Bojan just been scoring. He scores like 20 points per game. Something crazy that you would never expect if you didn't really pay attention, but he does. But Scotty Barnes, 72. I don't know. Scotty Barnes is a weird player to me. I'm not too mad at this spot. I don't really think this is overrating him or underrating him. I think that's perfect. Keldon Johnson, 70. Started off really good. Kind of slowed down as of recently. But yeah, I like him a lot. Like it says, talented two-way player. I like this type of player that is very good at defense and also can score. CJ McCollum at 69. I know he's not having the best year, but 69. Nah, CJ's got to be higher than 69. I'm putting CJ, if I'm making the list, I'm putting CJ around 50. Al Horford at 68. Now, I don't know, I forget the player, but literally like 2 days ago, he was in a game. I don't know if you guys saw the clip, and he was like posting somebody up, and he just elbowed someone right in their nuts. And I was like, bro, what was he doing? I don't know. I didn't even really see much more about it, but I just saw that clip. But to be honest, Horford's got to be closer to 100 than 60. Yeah, he's got to be lower on this list for me. Like, I don't know. You just can't have him ahead of guys like CJ McCollum, Keldon Johnson, even Bojan, Scotty. Honestly, he should be way down here. Way down here. Horford, 68. It's a little crazy for me. That's a little high. Devin Vassell, 67. That's solid. That's solid. Him and Keldon kind of in the similar range. Oh my God. Yo. Kyrie Irving at 66? Wow. That's the craziest thing that I have seen on this entire list. Let's see what they said. Devastating offensive presence who wows with his shot making and ball handling, though defensive limitations, injuries, and off-court decisions have tarnished his value and reputation. Even if that's true, which it is, kind of the last part, that doesn't mean that he's 66th best player in the NBA. Kyrie Irving is a top at least 40 player. At least top 40. If I'm really looking at the names, I could argue top 30. I mean, I have to see who they have up there when it gets kind of close to that range. But 66 is crazy for Kyrie. That might be the craziest thing we see on this entire list. Am I bugging for that? Bro, he is one of the best, if not the best, pure scorers in the league. Like, if you need a bucket, he just hit a game winner literally like a couple hours before I'm making this video. I don't know when you guys are seeing this, but he literally just hit a game-winning buzzer beater 3. If you need a bucket, you give Kyrie the ball, odds are he's getting you a bucket. Like, that's just crazy. 66. Tyler Hero ahead of Kyrie. You just can't do that. This is a solid spot for Tyler Hero. Honestly, solid spot. But Kyrie at 66 is crazy. Like, you got Miles Turner over Kyrie. Miles Turner is solid, very good defensive player, but nah. Robert Williams at 63. He just started playing. I think he's playing his first game tonight, actually, but I don't know when you guys are seeing this. It's probably 2 days ago at this point when you're watching. But yeah, he's this is okay. Really good defensive player. That's a solid ranking. MPJ. Now, MPJ. Now in his 4th season. When are we going to see this breakout? Everyone's been waiting for his breakout, and we just really haven't gotten it yet. He's just a solid little player. 62, honestly, is a little high for me. I'd probably have him lower. I'd probably have him closer to 80. If we're talking on what we've seen in this year, I'm probably putting him closer to 80. Franz Wagner, he's actually having a good year. And he's a superb defender, which, oh my God, wait, it pulls up all the stats. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yo, this is fire. I did not know that. But I honestly didn't know that he was that good of a defender. But he's been going off on offense. 3-point percentage is actually kind of low, 33%. But damn, I didn't know we could see all the stats like that. Like, look, Kyrie is averaging 25 points per game. I don't care what your flaws are. If you're averaging 25 points per game, you cannot be 66th best in the NBA. Because how many players average 25? Like 15? I don't even know. But that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Let's move up. We got Cade at 60. I like Cade a lot. I think he's definitely going to be a top 30 player in the future. Honestly, even top 20 potential. I mean, he definitely has potential to go even higher than that, but he's injured, out for the year. Shit, I don't even know why I'm saying top 30. He has potential to go top 5 player in the league one day, top 3. But yeah, I like him a lot. Kind of hard to rank him because he's injured. You got Anthony Simons above him. I would rather have Cade. Yeah, Simons, big jump up, just having a great year. Fred VanVleet, kind of shaky this year. Let's see, can we see the numbers? 17 points per game. Pretty sure he used to average a little bit higher. Assists, 6.4. He's got a lot of steals, though. 3-point percentage is probably down compared to other years. We can't really see that. But season 7, Fred VanVleet, I'm okay with that spot. Marcus Smart coming off the Depoy year, 57 here. I just feel like Marcus Smart's a player. Like, you're not really going to see crazy stats, but he's a player you want on your team. Like, 11 points per game. 7 assists. He's actually turned into like an elite playmaker this year. But I just feel like Marcus Smart, you're not going to see the stats. You know, they're not going to wow you. Kind of like Draymond. Where's Draymond going to be on this list? That's actually going to be interesting. But he's a player you definitely want on your team. I think we're actually going to see Draymond soon. I'm going to say Draymond is... I'm going to say Draymond, they got him at 39, 40. I'm going to say 40. DeAndre Ayton. I'm okay with this spot. I'm okay with that spot. Paolo Banchero. Oh my God. He is a rookie and they already got him at 55. I like this. You know, I like Paolo a lot. He definitely has potential to be, you know, top 5, top 10 in the NBA one day. He's already at 55, not even halfway through his first season. He's just a bucket. Yeah, he averages 22. He's a bucket. He's pretty solid in defense. He's going to be insane. Tyrese Maxey at 54. You know, I honestly, and Maxey's been hurt, so it's hard to rank a guy that's been hurt. But honestly, I think Maxey's a little bit overrated. I don't know about you guys. I think Maxey's a little overrated. I would probably have him in the 70s. And I'm not talking about his career. I'm not trying to project 5 years into the future. I'm talking right now with all these players into this. I'm probably putting Maxey around like 70. Porzingis at 53. Bro, Porzingis has been having a really good year, like borderline all-star year. He's averaging 23 and 9. 23 and 9 with almost 2 blocks per game. Stretch big, 7-footer, like, I don't know. He's a 0-time all-star? I didn't even realize they show that too, and they have a whole paragraph. This is actually a fire article. This is a fire article. I think Porzingis should probably be a little closer to 40. Triple J. Yeah, this is a valid spot for him. I mean, if you're going to put him and Porzingis back-to-back, I'm okay with that. I honestly think they should both be a little bit higher. But that's interesting. Jalen Brunson, 51. Solid spot for him. Chris Paul at 50. I guess that's a solid spot for him. He's kind of a weird one to rank. I'm not going to get too mad at it. Jarrett Allen at 49. So they're going to have Mobley ahead of Jarrett Allen, which I agree with. But Mobley and Allen actually have been putting up very identical stats this year. I wonder where they're going to have Mobley. But Jarrett Allen at 49. Yeah, that's solid. LaMelo Ball at 48. I think this is solid because I don't think he's necessarily an all-star. So just outside all-star range, maybe I'd have him closer to 40, than 48. Put him at 40, but it's kind of similar. Jamal Murray. Now, I might have LaMelo. I honestly have LaMelo over Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray should probably be closer to 60, 65 in my opinion. Anthony Edwards at 46. I like Anthony Edwards a lot. Moving forward, I think he's going to be a superstar. I think he's going to be, top 10 one day. This year, 46. I think that's low for him. I think Anthony Edwards, he's borderline all-star. I would put him at just outside all-star for right now. 32. I would say like Edwards should be like 32. I don't know about 46. Like Jeremy Grant, bro, he's been getting buckets this year, but Edwards is just better. I just don't see how you could have Jeremy Grant ahead of Edwards. I mean, shit. Edwards is even averaging more than Jeremy Grant right now. Jeremy Grant's 3-point percentage is really high, though. That's kind of crazy. That is crazy. And Edwards is averaging 2 steals a game. He's just all over the floor. He plays nonstop, like almost 40 minutes a game. I just think Edwards got to be higher on this list. Like, I'm taking Edwards over Bridges for sure. And honestly, Bridges should be lower on this list. I'm putting Bridges near 60, in my opinion. Maybe 55. Bridges is a little high. Evan Mobley at 43. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have Mobley in fantasy. I've been paying a lot of attention to my fantasy team. So I watch a lot of Cavs games. I watch a lot of Mobley. And I think this is a solid spot. Honestly, I'm going to say you could put Mobley closer to 50 if you want. Maybe it's a little high for him, but I think it's solid. Brook Lopez at 42. I just think he's got to be lower. I mean, he's getting up there in age. He's been getting crazy amount of blocks. He's actually the leader for DPOY, so maybe that's why they got him that high. DPOY candidate, I'm pretty sure he's the odds-on favorite right now to win it. And he's a stretch big, 7'1", probably one of the best three-point shooters on the Bucks. I would probably lower him a little bit. OG, he's another one that's in the running for DPOY this year. Probably one of, if not the best perimeter defenders in the league. 41 for OG. I'm going to be honest. I'm probably having OG and Brook a little bit lower. They have him this high just because of DPOY, though. And I think so. Zach LaVine. All right, so we're into the top 40. We got Zach LaVine. Bro, who is that they have? It's a Wiggins. Okay. So we got LaVine and Wiggins, 40 and 39. Wiggins is definitely better than LaVine. By one spot, though, I don't know about that. I think this is a solid spot for LaVine. Wiggins, we got to see who they have ahead of him. Laurie, I can't get too mad at that. Laurie's been hooping this year. I can't get too mad about that. Who else we got? Sabonis, yeah, I can't get too mad about that, too. I think it's a solid spot. Bradley Beal at 36. Bro, Bradley Beal is a bucket. I mean, shit, we're in the top 36 at this point. Pretty much everyone's going to be a bucket, but damn, bro. I honestly might have Beal top 30. I might have Beal top 30. Murray. Damn, that is tough. That is tough. Damn, bro. I honestly might. I think I would prefer Beal over Murray. Rudy at 34. I mean, he's having a weird year, I feel like he's having a slightly down year, only averaging 1.2 blocks, which I feel like is kind of down for him. Definitely is down for him. 34. I honestly would probably have Rudy closer to 40. As crazy as it sounds. And here we go. We got Draymond, my guy, 33. I don't know if you're getting into the All-Star game at 33. I think you honestly might. No, that would be like 16 players per team. I don't think there's that many All-Stars. Maybe reserves or something, but I don't know. This is just outside All-Star range. He might even get into the All-Star game. But he doesn't put up crazy numbers. But he's a player you want on your team. He's a winner. Very high IQ. I fuck with his ranking. I mean, I might have Beal over Draymond. Honestly, I'd probably have Beal over Draymond. But that's a solid ranking. Bam Adebayo, 32. Solid spot. Solid spot. Very good player offensively and defensively. I like that spot. Desmond Bane at 31. Bro, this dude Bane just keeps getting better. Like, I don't know. Every year I'm like, okay, he's at his peak. He's not getting, and then he just gets better. So 31 for Desmond Bane, though. He's been out, but he's averaging about 25 points per game. What did I say about Kawhi? I think Bane is definitely a better defender than, not Kawhi, Kyrie. Kyrie was at what, 66? Bro, Kyrie should be in the mix with these guys. But Bane, damn, I mean, I don't know. I might knock Bane down a little bit, but he's a hard guy to rank. He definitely deserves to be up here. Kawhi at 30. I mean, why? I guess it's because of injury. He's only played like 6 games this year, so his numbers are really not there. The averages are kind of messed up right now, but nah, this is disrespectful. I know he doesn't really play that much, but bro, Kawhi's got to be top 10. I mean, I don't really understand how they're ranking it. I guess maybe because of health, and like Kyrie was so low on this list because of other circumstances other than basketball. I mean, I guess his health definitely has something to do with basketball, but like, bro, it's Kawhi Leonard. Like, if you, bro, probably the best two-way player of all time. And I mean, shit, I don't know. I guess because he doesn't play back-to-backs, he's this low on the list. That's kind of crazy to me. I would have him top 10 in my opinion. Jrue Holiday, 29. Jrue Holiday doesn't get enough respect. I'm going to be honest. Jrue Holiday is one of the most, probably, arguably the most underrated player in the league. So 29, I like this spot for Jrue Holiday. Not a superstar, but he is definitely a star. Like, he does everything good. What's one thing he does bad? There's like nothing he does bad. De'Aaron Fox at 28. Yeah, he's having a pretty good year. He's been slowing down a little bit. I would honestly have Jrue Holiday above Fox. And see, this is another one. Personally, I don't know if this is crazy because I don't know what other experts are thinking. I don't know what other basketball minds are thinking. I think I might have Kyrie, who is ranked at 66, ahead of De'Aaron Fox. Is that crazy? Like, I don't know. We got Darius Garland at 27. Yeah, I would definitely have him over Fox. Solid spot for Garland. Middleton at 26. I would have Middleton lower. Honestly, I'd have Middleton closer to 40. They said one of the ripest second bananas in basketball. Yo, what are they talking about? But I would have Middleton closer to 40 for sure. Probably around 40, 45. Cat at 25. I think Cat's got to be higher on this list. I don't know who is that Harden? Yeah, it's Harden. But yeah, I think Cat's probably more closer to like 15 than this. Harden at 24. Probably have him at like 20. Like, I probably have Harden over Ingram. I'd have Cat over Ingram. I like Brandon Ingram a lot, but 23. DeRozan at 22. I think that's probably about right for DeRozan. Halliburton at 21. He does lead the league in assists. He's been basically, I'm not going to say carrying the Pacers, but he's one of the main reasons that they've been actually winning a decent amount of games. Halliburton, very, very good player. Can't get too mad at 21 for him. Jaylen Brown at 20. I think that's about right. One of the best two-way players in the league. He's averaging 27 a game, and he's just one of the best defenders, one of the best wing defenders in the league. Yeah, I can't get too mad about that. Can't get too mad about this spot. Trae Young at 19. That's solid. Dame at 18. Okay. Donovan Mitchell at 17. Like, I think Mitchell should be in this area, but I would probably go Lillard and Trae Young over him, and even Jaylen Brown. Is that crazy? Halliburton? Nah, not Halliburton. I would put Mitchell at 20 and then slide everyone up one. That's what I would do if I was doing this. Jimmy Butler at 16. I like Jimmy Butler a lot, but shit, we're nearing the top 15 right here. Jimmy at 16. I think that's about right, to be honest. I think that's about right. Even though I like him a lot, I think it's about right. Zion at 15. Now, I'm someone that is very high on Zion. If you've watched some of my videos from months ago, I know I took a break in this channel, but I was very high on two people that kind of, at the time, were kind of surprising to people. They didn't really agree with it. One was Zion. I said Zion this year, before the year started, like months before. It might have even been like last year, like during that season. I said this year Zion is going to be MVP caliber. And what is he doing? He's MVP caliber, averaging 25 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He's really good on defense. I think he's like 7th in odds, maybe 6th in odds for MVP right now. But one was Zion, and the second one was Anthony Edwards. I think Zion and Anthony Edwards are going to be insane in the future. I mean, now they're insane, but you get what I'm saying. And that's not too hard to call. That's not too hard to predict, but those are two players that I'm really high on. Zion at 15. To be honest, I think it's going to be hard to have him higher on this list. I like Zion a lot, but shit, Pascal's a demon. Pascal might be the most underrated player in the NBA right now. If we're talking casuals, like if you watch basketball, you know Siakam is a bucket. But if we're talking casuals, they just still are not aware of Pascal and what he can do. So, yeah, right now, I would have Pascal over Zion. Paul George, kind of a weird one. Very good two-way player. So I'm not going to complain about this, but we got PG at 13. SGA at 12. Now, if we're looking at pure numbers, you might even have him higher than this. I think he's going to slow down. He's averaging 31.2 right now. He's been going off. I think he's definitely that number's gonna come down. He'll be below 30 points per game this year, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's not insane at defense. He's averaging almost 2 steals a game, which is impressive. But when you think of SGA, you think bucket. Like, you think he's a scorer, not really too crazy on defense. So I don't know. He's a weird one to rank. Probably one of the hardest people to rank in this video. Maybe I'd bump him down a little bit, like right below Jimmy Butler. I don't know. He's a weird one to rank. Can't really complain about that. D-Book at 11. Can't complain about that. Really can't complain about that. Ja Morant's at number 10. Yeah, I like that. But do I want... I don't know, bro. Zion might be better than Ja. I think Zion might be better than Ja. I'm not going to complain. I mean, Ja's numbers are definitely better. But I think, long term, I think Zion will be better than Ja. LeBron at number 9. I mean, the dude is still putting up numbers at age 37, year 20. Number 9 is still crazy. So I really can't complain. Like, AD is just better. Like, if you've been watching basketball, if you've been watching the Lakers, AD is just better. He's just putting up an MVP type of season. If he can stay healthy, he has a chance at winning it, honestly. AD is insane. AD is insane. Joel Embiid at number 7. Bro, who do they got in the top 6? Curry, KD, in no order. Curry, KD, Tatum, Giannis, Jokic, and Luka. That's going to be this top 6. Tatum at 6. Oh my God, I'm shaking the whole thing. Yo, how often was I doing that? Because I was like tapping my leg. I'm shaking the whole camera. Okay, Tatum at 6. Having an MVP caliber type season. Is he going to win it? Maybe. Because the Celtics are the best team in the league right now. And he's leading them. 30 points per game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. KD ahead of him. See, I would take KD over Tatum, even though Tatum's got all the hype right now. It's crazy, bro. KD is in year 16. That is crazy to me. Like, 16? I don't know why that's crazy to me. Like, that's, wow. 16 years of KD already. I don't know if I'm the only one that's, like, shocking to, but I would have guessed he's been in the league for, like, 12, 13, but 16, that's crazy. Yeah, I would go KD over Tatum. Honestly, bro, I might have him beat above both of them. I might have him beat above both of them. Luka at 4. Yo. They have Luka Doncic at number 4. He's averaging 33, 9, and 9. Wow. I mean, bro, you just cannot rank Luka at number 4. In my opinion, I probably have him at 2. But is Curry going to be 3? They got Jokic at 3. They got Jokic at 3. They got Steph at 2. Bro, I'm a Warriors fan. And, like, bro, the Warriors have been dominant. They've been dominant. Like, Steph Curry's the main reason. Like, bro, he's injured now. He's going to be out for a month. Shit, they're going to be lucky to win a couple games. That's how good he is. But I don't know. This is kind of a weird one because I'm a Warriors fan. But I'm going to be honest with myself and with everything. Curry, put him at 5. Put Curry at 5. Put Jokic at... Wait. Nah, put Curry at 4. If you're going to have this top 4, put Curry at 4. Jokic 3. Luka 2. And Giannis 1. I think Giannis is the best player in the world. He's just so dominant. Both sides of the floor. He's a two-way player. He even shoots some threes, even though they don't really drop. But we got Giannis at number 1, which I really can't complain about that. A lot of people have Luka as the best player in the world, but The Ringer, this article has Luka at number 4, which is crazy to me. Jokic, I mean, he's going to be top 3 on almost everyone's list. I probably have Jokic at 3, Curry at 4. They got Curry as the second best player right now. That's crazy. That is crazy. I think if we scroll all the way down, they also have some other lists. Like, look. Top 5 best playmakers. Curry at 5. See, I don't know if I would have Curry in the top 5 for playmakers. Curry's at 5. Ja's at 4. Trae Young 3. Luka 2. Jokic at 1. The best players in the NBA, according to our points created metric, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Curry, and then Luka. Pretty accurate. So that is the Ringer's top 100 players in the NBA up to this point. Now, guys, I got a lot of content that I'm going to be dropping in the near future. I'm going to get back in my grind. I'm not going to lie, I kind of slowed down because on my main channel, if you guys are watching me with 2K, I had a big Ticino wager. I had to prepare a build. I had to edit that video, and I've been working on a lot of stuff, but I'm going to try to get back in my grind. Get back to close to daily uploading. Daily uploading is hard, especially when I'm working another channel, which is my main channel. It's hard to daily upload, but I just want to be more consistent on this channel. Guys, let me know whatever you want to see on this channel. If you got something in mind, maybe it's a reaction video, DM me on Twitter. If you want me to rank something or take an NBA quiz or anything, NFL quiz, anything, let me know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.